do. We should resist that if we can. Congresswoman Ilhan Omar continues to be a walking indictment of America's immigration priorities. In a tweet last night, she lamented that America isn't doing enough to help illegal immigrants get free abortions. For real. That's the problem that needs solving. Who's going to pay for illegal aliens' abortions? We need to. Taxpayers. Well, she has many things to say about that, though. Omar has almost nothing to say about her own past. She refuses to answer questions about it, questions that involve serious questions. Tax fraud, perjury, possibly even a marriage to her brother. Steve Drazkowski is a Republican state representative in Minnesota. Earlier today, he formally requested that a House Ethics Committee launch a full investigation into Congressman Omar's past. Representative Drazkowski joins us tonight. Representative Drazkowski, thanks very much for coming on. So what don't we know? What questions does the Congresswoman still refuse to answer?
Well, Tucker, she refuses to answer everything from who her siblings are to details about her immigration documents that she has shown briefly to one reporter on her phone. Anything that you ask her about or that people ask her about, she simply just ignores or may call you a racist.
Well, she'll definitely call you a racist. I mean, she's made a career of that. In fact, I would say that that's been the engine of her political career, calling other people racist. But this is not a crackpot theory. It's not birtherism. There are serious questions about whether or not she committed immigration fraud and then committed perjury in lying about it. Why wouldn't law enforcement agencies be looking into that?
Absolutely, and that's what we want them to do. As a matter of fact, Tucker, today we held a press conference in order to ask the U.S. House Ethics Committee to investigate this and get to the bottom of it. We also launched a website, a citizen petition at omartruth.com to engage citizens, to hold Congress accountable so that they can investigate and end the cover-ups that we're seeing by Representative Omar.
Let me ask you this. If she were not a famous member of Congress, how hard would it be to get law enforcement to investigate these questions, given the amount of evidence that she committed perjury and fraud?
The evidence is in huge piles now. It's not being refuted by the left or by the mainstream media. Their fact checkers have not come out and said this stuff isn't accurate. It hasn't happened because it is. The information that David Steinberg and others have put together is very compelling. There are public documents that are filed that shows that she committed perjury 8 times, not to mention the tax fraud stuff that we found. We're working hard to bring this to light. I appreciate your help, Mr. Steinberg, and we did our bit today to bring forward this to the House Ethics Committee because we think they need to act. We encourage citizens to get behind it. There's a citizen petition at omartruth.com.
She's a liar. I mean, she's clearly lying. She said she married in, quote, her faith tradition, but the record shows she was married by a Christian minister, and she's a Muslim. So, I mean, there's deceit here, and it's not just a question of ethics, it's a question of laws. I mean, she is an immigrant to this country. She clearly violated her immigration law and clearly lied about it.
Tucker, she does not have respect for our laws, and it's actually great disdain for our laws, and that's what we're seeing. The end justifies the mean for Representative Omar. That's what we've seen over again with all the campaign finance stuff. That's what we've seen with the cover-up she's done around her sham marriage, and each time she has to cover it up in order to get where she wants to go.
That's exactly right, and the left certainly abets the cover-up, as always. Thanks a lot for joining us tonight. Appreciate it.
Thank you.